So greetings, this is Siofra's Magic Alcove, and I am Siofra Bravian. I come to you today to introduce an exercise, a grounding exercise, that we sort of developed on our own, that has worked a lot for our group, and we'd like to share it with all of you. The more you do it, the more it works. So first, I'm going to go through the exercise itself and explain the different parts and what it means so that you know what's coming. I know I don't like to do something unless I know what's actually coming ahead. And then after we go through the explanation, then we'll just go through and do the actual exercise. So this is, we call this our sacred tree meditation, and it's to help you connect with the earth and connect with the energies of the planet, and then also connect to the energies outside of ourselves and bring them all together. So the first part of the exercise will be all of it in the chair, and we will be grounding ourselves. So we'll be imagining that there's roots coming out of our feet and the legs of the chair and going down into the ground, and do a meditation to connect with the earth itself, a series of visual clues for you to follow. Once we get ourselves connected to the planet, then we will spread that energy and our awareness out through the ground and try to connect to more of the biosphere, all the different things that live on the planet. Once we've established this connection, then we will change the direction of the energy, and instead of our awareness going down into the earth, we will bring the earth's energy up through our feet and through our roots and start breathing it up into our body in certain direction. I said that wrong. And so we'll be breathing the energy up into our spine and into the chakras. And when we do that, when I say breathe into the chakra, I want you to imagine that you can breathe with any part of your body. Whether you think you can or not doesn't matter. It's an imaginary exercise. And so you put your awareness, your sense of self into that particular energy center. And then as you breathe, imagine that that breath is coming into that center as well as into your lungs. And so you're just going to be breathing in and out about 3 times. That's usually what I do in each of the chakras. So we're going to use the root chakra, will be the tailbone. The second chakra will be a space sort of right at the in between your sacrum, that part of your hips that goes right across and goes down about a hand's width in there, right in the middle of that triangular shaped bone would be where your second chakra is. The third chakra, we're not going to be using the solar plexus, but we're going to be using the hara, which is just below the belly button. This is the center that they use in martial arts and in India as the center of your being, the center of your power, your center of gravity. So to find it, you just put your finger on your belly button and go about 2, take your index finger and your middle finger, put it on there, and that'll be where your hara is. Or if you're not sure that that's the right spot, you can take a nice slow deep breath, and as your belly expands, it'll be the farthest point out that your belly goes. And through the breathing exercises, you're going to want to let your abdomen and your muscles be as relaxed as possible, so you're not holding things in, you're going to let things out. Then we're going to breathe into the heart center, which is right in the middle of the chest, into the back of the throat, which is the throat center, into the third eye, which is right between the eyebrows, and then into the crown, which is right at the top of your head. When we get up to the heart center, we will start a second visualization, and we'll imagine that there's a ball of white light with golden sparks in it building above our heads. This is universal life force energy. However, the better you can visualize it, the more powerful it will be. But again, don't worry about it in the beginning. It all comes as you practice. So we're going to be focusing on building up that ball of white light above us as we start in the heart center and go up to the crown, letting the energy continue to rise up through our body. Once we get to the crown chakra, and when you get to the crown chakra, imagine that it's opening up like a blossom, a soft flower kind of an opening, not anything hard or harsh or fast. Just let it unfold naturally. And then we'll be breathing the white light, life force energy down in an in-breath into the crown, the third eye, the throat, and into the heart center. And then as we exhale, we're going to blow it out with our mouth open, and we're going to fill our aura with the white light that we're pulling down. And imagine that your aura is like an egg. You're going to be building up your own personal energy shield, sort of to eliminate other people's thoughts and other processes and things like that, their feelings and everything else, and to energize your own body so that you can be more centered and grounded in yourself. This is a way of gently opening up the chakras for the Kundalini energy, which is that energy at the base of the spine that can rise up and connect you with the other planes. But this is a gentle way of doing that, so you don't have to worry about it happening too quickly. It allows your body and your mind time to adapt to the process. So after we do that and we breathe all that energy out and energize our egg energy shield, then we'll sit there with it for a while and just sort of tune into it and absorb that energy. Just let yourself be with it and feel the life force, the power, the presence that you might have, and let that sort of go through you and relax and heal your body and your mind. And when we're done sitting with it for a little bit, then we'll pull the energy up from the ground back up into our body and pull the energy down one last time from above us, going down around our energy field, and then we'll take that energy and put the extra energy into the earth beneath us. So raise the energy up, pull the energy down, mingle the energy together, and then reverse the process a little bit, and then put the energy back down into the earth. So this helps your space and whatever part of the planet you happen to be on. It's a way of giving back and thanking life itself, I guess, for all it does for us. So that's the explanation. And then in future viewings, you can skip ahead to the beginning of the exercise. So now we're going to start the exercise. I want you to sit in a comfortable position. You can sit on the floor, you can sit in a chair, and get yourself cozy. Relax your buttocks. Feel your feet on the floor. Take a couple of slow, deep breaths and center yourself. Excuse me. Try and center yourself in your body. And be present in the moment. If you have any distractions around you, acknowledge that they're there, and then just let them go by. Feel your feet flat on the floor, and imagine that you have roots coming out of the bottom of your feet, and roots coming out of the legs of the chair, and coming out of your tailbone, going down into the ground. And let those roots reach down through the soil beneath you. See the soil in your mind. And let it reach down through the ancient waters. And reaching down through the caverns and caves. And reaching all the way down to the center of the earth, to the hot molten core of the planet, spinning, warm and alive. Feel yourself a part of it. And let your awareness spread out around you through the ground. And try to imagine that you can sense all the different life forms that live under the earth and inside the earth. Sense the other roots of the grasses, the plants, and the trees. We're also reaching down to the heat of the mother. Feel the awareness of the trees and the life forms, the animals that walk upon the ground, and then those that fly in the air. All part of the same biosphere. And then bring your awareness back into your body. Take a couple of breaths to center yourself. Letting yourself relax more and more. And now we're going to change the direction of the energy flow. And we're going to start letting all of that energy beneath us from the center of the earth rise up into our feet and rise up our legs and up into our tailbone, into our root chakra, and breathe into the root chakra. Remembering to relax your body. And feel the expansion and contraction at the base of your spine. Now let the energy rise up to the middle of your sacrum. And breathe into that spot in the center of your sacrum. Remembering to relax your abdominal muscles as you breathe in. Let your energy rise up to just below your belly button, into the hara. As you breathe and expand out your belly, feel that point. as the energy rises up to your heart center and you start to breathe in the center of your chest, start to visualize that ball of universal life force energy, pure white light with golden sparks forming above your head. And breathing into the heart center. Continuing to visualize that ball of light growing above you. Breathe into the back of your throat. And let the energy continue to rise up and breathe into your forehead. Really seeing that ball of light swirling above you. Into the top of your head, imagining that the top of your skull is just opened up very gently. As the earth energy rises up through your entire body, up into the top of your skull. Now we're going to add the silver white light with golden sparks that's swirling above us into our visualization. And with your mouth closed and an in-breath, you're going to pull that light down through your crown, your third eye, your throat, and into your heart center. And then as you exhale with your mouth open, blow the energy into your personal egg. Now let yourself relax into your energy-filled egg. Feel all that life force energy floating around, sparking everywhere. Feel the connection to the earth, the connection to the life force. the energy go where it needs to. And feel that your energetic egg has an edge to it that you can control. This is your space, and you get to decide what comes in. After a little bit of time, let your hands go up above your head, the top part of your egg, and feel that universal life force energy that's up there. And as you pull it down around your aura, pull the roots from the ground back up into your feet, back into your body. And then take the extra energy down to the ground and breathe it out. And give some of it back to the earth. After you do this exercise for a while, you can add other things to it. It can be the beginning of a healing meditation. You can send healing to other people. We'll cover that in another video. I hope you enjoyed yourself. This is Siofra. Blessed be.